Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Lewis. Welcome to another video from Enough with Debt. Today we're going to talk about morning routines and why you can use morning routines to help you achieve your goals. So stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back. So today we're going to talk about morning routines. And also, if you stay to the end, I'm going to have a little handout that I'm going to give out to you guys, a checklist that goes through this morning routine. So make sure you stay to the end. So let's jump into it. So morning routines. I think morning routines are very important because I personally, on a daily basis, I use my morning routine to help get my day going. It's kind of like my guide for the day or my map for the day by doing that morning routine. And that's really part of the big reason is it played a big factor in helping me, one, to pay off my debt, because I use that as kind of my guide each day, kind of my plan. I'm pretty sure you've all have been in a situation where, or you're maybe going through it now, where your mornings you wake up and your mornings are hectic and it's kind of like in a frantic, and you start your day out and everything's just, it just snowballing into like bad things happen, or everything's just in a rush the whole day. So what I found is by doing a morning routine is I have a set morning routine that I do every single morning. It helps me get grounded for the day, helps me get my day planned. And I don't start my day out being so reactive or jump into doing things and everything's just like in a panic, and it gets to a point where it calms down. I kept noticing, like, before I did my morning routine, like that used to be my days. Like every morning I wake up and it'd be the same thing, wake up, snooze my alarm clock, getting up a few minutes, trying to get something to eat, heading into work, rushing through traffic. And that just gets your day off in a panic, or it just gets it off where everything's just really accelerated. So I want to talk about like some things that I do with my morning routine. So when I wake up in the morning, first thing I do, I try to get up early. Most days I get up between like 4:30 and 5 a.m. I know that's early for some people, but I'm really just an early person by nature. I haven't always been that way, especially during my college days. Like I was a night owl, but now since I've gotten a little older and things have calmed down a little bit, I love to get up in the mornings, because I call that my golden time, because nobody's up. It's very quiet. It's peaceful. There's no interruptions. Get up, I start my day and get my day going. So the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I drink 2 big cups of water. That's the first thing I do. Drinks 2 big cups of water. I brush my teeth first, and then I go have 2 big cups of water to get my day started. What I don't do is, and because I like to plan my mornings, and I don't like to be reactive in the morning. So I don't check my phone first thing in the morning. That's not the first thing I do, because if you check your phone, I don't know about for some of you guys, you have messages coming in or emails, and that's not you really controlling your time. That's someone else dictating your mornings and you being reactive. And I noticed when I used to do that too, because I'm guilty of it, that used to start my days out I never knew, like it would start me out like reacting to things, and I would get spun up and I would be accelerated. So I stopped doing that. So first thing I do is I have my 2 cups of water. Next thing I do from there is I make me a shake. So typically my shake is about the same. I have some oats. I have about a cup of blueberries. I have a cup of spinach and a cup of almond milk. And then I'll put like half a cup of water in there as well, and I'll put a banana. Sometimes I'll add almonds or almond butter as well into it, but that's typically the smoothie I have in the morning. From there, I typically have my smoothie, and then I take some time. I take about, about 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, sorry, and I do some breathing and meditation. So I know some people aren't very into meditating or don't like to meditate. It took me a while to kind of get into the groove of it. So I found something that kind of works for me by doing just like a quick breathing and quick meditation thing. It's just really hard for me to stay like not thinking about things for that long. So I found that's what works for me. Typically after that, I typically take about 10 to 15 minutes just to journal and just write. My mind is like the freshest in the morning when I first wake up, so I typically do some writing and I try to do some journaling and just reflect on the day. And then from there, I jump into reviewing my day. So I go through my calendar, see about an hour into it, this is when I jump in and I check my phone, because only thing I check on my phone is I don't check messages. I just check my calendar for the day. And I see what I have planned for the day, what appointments, what meetings, and then I plan my day. I usually write down my top 3 things that I want to accomplish for the day. So these things are things that I know, hey, if I write these 3 things down, I'm going to accomplish them for the day. It's kind of like my intentions for the day. So, sometimes it could be as simple as I want to, plan a date night with my partner. So I write that down. Or it may be something small that I want to accomplish, or something big, like I want to, reach out to some clients and just show my appreciation. Something, just my intentions for the day of what I want to accomplish. Or it could be like a big project that I want to get rolling on. It's typically a combination of, I always have the hardest thing, or the thing I don't want to do the most. That's usually my number 1 thing, and then I'll add 2 or 3 things in there that I really want to accomplish for the day. From there, then I usually jump into a to-do list. The to-do list is kind of like some things that I need to check off, whether I need to run some errands, pay bills, have a call that I need to make, anything like that on my to-do list. So just small tasks that I need to accomplish throughout the day that I need to make sure that I accomplish. After I do that, then typically I'm usually getting started for the day. I go, when I say get started for the day, I like to work out in the morning. So I typically like to start my days to get my workout in early. I noticed if I do it earlier, I typically get in, and it just gets me up, gets my endorphins going, gets me moving, wakes the body up. So I like to go work out in the morning. The later it goes in the evenings, I start finding excuses and stuff. So it's really important for me to get my workout in the morning, especially if I'm going to be producing or pushing myself really hard. I like to get that workout in. Then from there, I typically come back after the gym. I usually just get breakfast, make myself breakfast. It's usually the same, some eggs, some avocado, some spinach, and then I'll have a cup of coffee, and then I will start my day. I'll jump into my first task, or my first thing for the day. If I have a meeting, whatever I have, I typically start from there. I typically in the mornings too. I don't like to have any meetings before 10 a.m. So I typically block that time off. So from 8 to 10, that's usually time where I check my emails, respond to things, any things that I need to do, jump in on social media, get in on YouTube, comment or anything. I usually take that time to go, and then like meetings from there, I usually start around 10 a.m. I don't take meetings before that. That's just me. And then I just get into the rest of my day that I have planned. From there, I typically do a evening routine as well. An evening routine is kind of just me just going through the day, making sure that I accomplish anything, if there's anything I need to prepare for the next day, kind of set myself up to get ready for the next morning. Just kind of reflect on the day, write down what I'm grateful for, just have a reflection of the day. So that is my morning routine. Again, I'm going to have a checklist down in the description that you guys can download, just so you guys can see my full morning routine. You can definitely take it and use it if you don't have one. You can also, if you have things that you do in the morning, please leave them in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. But like I said, I have that in the comments below, just something you guys can use just as a guide. Please take it, customize it, use it however you want. So thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Lewis from Enough with Debt. And if it's your first time watching, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you click the little bell. That way you get notified when I come out with a new video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.